give it a chance to knock out a quick early morning stream. Okay. Get a little data set and we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So, I should have posed it as a question. I guess I can do that now. Seriously speaking, is Black History Month relevant anymore? Most have moved on from the conversation of what was bestowed upon our people for slavery. I'm saying most of our own has moved on. They never really gotten anything. No more than some people just want to move on. Then we have to deal with the Black History Month. Its intentions as well, I guess. However, with no substance, it's nothing. We've slid a little bit. Many saw the Super Bowl halftime show, and I've seen, read, heard a lot of conversations around the Super Bowl halftime show. The colors, what they were performing on. How many males, how many females. The part Samuel played. But yet, very, very, very little on that 40 acres and a mule. So I ask again, are y'all sure we really need Black History Month to do what? Sure, there's pockets. I ain't knocking on everybody. There's pockets here and there, and their creative style of, or their introduction into the subject. But when you look, even some that normally, if they were on another subject matter, their comment section reaction would be huge. But even them bringing up Black History Month, where our people's been, where we're at, and where we're trying to go. There was really no response. Again, the intentions may be well, but it hasn't really addressed anything specific. On what is apparent still a struggle. You cannot get in the game with no skin. If your people were the money, transferred over to land, transferred to silver and gold, transferred to notes. But that's what money is. Look in your wallet. It'll tell you. It's right there. It's right there. They don't hide that. It's a note. Okay, it's not really actual money. It's a note. It says so. Anyhow, it also shows you the God that they're talking about too. Yeah, it has it on there. We did a show on that. We can go back. We can double back. I digress. The descendants of slavery in 2025 are once again faced off with making the decision on which way those of us 50 and up, we're going to lay upon our children and grandchildren in the direction. It's not about no, just get a job, go to school, get a job. Go get, baby, boogie, go get, no, my baby gonna get up. My baby gonna go to school and get a job. Your baby will mess around and be working for one of them organizations completely 100% against what you and your ancestors ever could have came up with would have happened. But you'll be proud of them. But that's your baby, and they went to school and got a job. Moving right along, though, because we have the best, the strongest, the more fact-finding approval, it comes a time when we ought to really get serious about our story. I've been on these social medias for a long time. The fam has no problem with picking up someone else's argument or position on a subject without ever considering their own. Look, Black History Month. I have moreover stood 10 toes down on how that self-identifying as a color was the worst thing we ever could have went along with. Should have never did that. At the Democratic Convention, it's the funniest thing to me. I hear my group still to this day. That lady was black. The VB, she was black. She was black, aka Howard. Yeah. She was black. She was black, Kay. But at the end of the Democratic Convention, the woman did not say she was black. She said she was brown. And nobody, none of the big mouths, big heads, big eyes, you understand, that went like right over their head. We react strangely to things, so that when things strangely come upon us, we have to take a note of that. I was teaching not too long ago. I said, look, it's like a computer. If you put bad information in, you're going to get bad information out. And my conclusion We need to slow down. Take a deep breath. Stop all this. Listen, if you have any connection to your family, you understand. I don't care what age bracket you're in. If you had any love for a mother, a father, your grandparents, or your great grandparents, how they gonna do away? All we got to do is have a conversation. We don't even have to go into no book. We just, we do it anyway. One-on-one, shooting a little dominoes at the barbershop, after church, at dinner. You'll make a small little mention of it. Why not multiply that? How they gonna do? They're gonna take us out the books, and at one time look. You'll be unalive if you were caught with a book, pencil, and paper. Some of them other folks would do their own self in if they was caught teaching you how to read, write, communicate. They did their own in. So we move through, it's documented history. It was moved down with the tongue, the mouth. Back when your folks used to use not the Bible, but the blank spaces, pages in the Bible, is where they used to keep their little notes at. Who was born? Yeah, your birth records. All that was totally different. But you don't know that though, because you don't got away from that. You have no interest. You got to school to get a job. Yeah, all right. Well, go ahead. One thing I love about being a historian, I can see things coming a mile away, because history does have a way of repeating itself. So I don't be that like shock and awe. We'll go a little deeper in depth on some of this later. I'm not your bishop. I ain't your prophet. I pay attention though. I pay attention to the details, and I don't get emotional. And I've never in my life let just somebody or some group just compound information inside of my head and say, oh, that's yeah. Don't look at nothing else. No, just run with that. Yeah, get out of here. But anyway, even I have to remind myself, because right now, I want to know, are we or have we missed an opportunity on the subject of Black History Month? This is the last week, and then poof, we're in March. And I'm going to let y'all know ahead of time before we even get there. Don't worry, I'll remind you. Juneteenth is not a national anything. Juneteenth goes to one group of people and one group of people only, and that's the family in Texas. Okay, you can let the mother folk boost your head up on, but they know you'll spend some money. They know that, so they print the shirts up right now. Little pennants, they on it right now. Head of schedule. Yeah. You know what? That's my alarm. I said 15 minutes. I was going to dive in, dive out. Still kind of testing my system, but let me know in the chat. YouTube, Facebook, like, subscribe, play it a few times. These are hit and miss. Then we'll break down each particular thing and then try to show and prove the connection to the other thing so that you'll have a better understanding of the thing. Because a thing is a thing, right? Right. Yeah. Anyway, it's Monday. Y'all have a good start of your week. Remember, don't ever, ever tell nobody. Don't you ever get out the bed jumping up and down about how hard you work. You understand? I've never worked hard a day in my life. I don't work hard. Slaves worked hard. Couldn't go to the bathroom, couldn't drink water when they wanted to. Couldn't tell time I'm not feeling well, and couldn't do none of that. They would just get it. So they kill over. Some of the mothers couldn't even take care of their babies. You don't work hard, you work smart. We'll leave it there. Till the next time, again, happy Monday to you. Last week of Black, which I like to call Negro, History Month. Black is an adjective, it has a chain. What does or what do an adjective, or how does it function? It modifies and slash or describes a noun. So practice on trying to be the noun and let an adjective do what an adjective do. All right, Black? All right. We'll leave it there.